Be honest. Would you judge avoid potential partners if they have no social media accounts or if they aren't popular on them? Hey man, a year older M32, and deleted my social media apps Facebook probably 10-12 years ago, and Instagram 4-5 years ago. I found it dumb for a lot of the reasons you mentioned. I don't judge anyone who uses social media. Heck, majority of people have accounts and use them actively. If a potential partner was to judge me for this, it's their loss. I'm at a point of my life where if someone was to judge me early into talking or meeting them regarding something super frivolous, as not having social media accounts could care less. And it's for the best that they walk away because I wouldn't want to continue getting to know or date someone who would judge me based off something such as this. One, I would view it as a plus. I would prefer someone who isn't crazy into social media tbh. It's such a turn on when a guy doesn't have social media. I 31F prefer a guy who isn't on social media. I dated 2 content creators who thought they were bigger than they were 10K followers and they were obsessed with who was viewing their posts. I didn't want to be photographed or posted. They both wanted a pretty partner to help promote their lifestyle and business. I'm just a regular person. I'm a very private person. There's so much more to life. If he has Instagram to keep up with family, I understand. I use Instagram because of my sister and brother. I like seeing pictures of my niece and nephew when they reach big milestones. I'm thinking of deleting everything too. I want to be more present. I have my hands full. I love what I do for work and I've been trying to spend more quality time with my 2 best friends. We've taken pottery classes, cooking classes, and I'm starting to swim again. Life is good. I don't believe in social media, but I am also Gen X, so I learned social skills in high school by talking to people and hanging out in groups. Dating was as awkward then as it is now. Social media is almost completely a forum for bragging about how great a person's life is. Every cell phone plan has unlimited minutes, so if you want to keep in touch with distant relatives and friends, you can actually call them and talk. If you want to know anything about a possible dating partner, you can talk to them. I 27F wouldn't care, and honestly it's a bonus. Lol, I hate social media, but I still use because I live abroad and want to stay connected with my friends in my country. I don't have Facebook or any of that. I just starting using Reddit cause I had surgery and couldn't do shit for 6 weeks. I'm in my 40s though. Never cared about it. Plus worry people do shady stuff on there. 28F here with no socials. I would view it as a plus. Sometimes it's needed for professional reasons, LinkedIn mostly, and sometimes you can get good things from it like activity ideas and recipes, etc. It depends how the person uses it. I 25F deleted everything except Pinterest and Reddit 3 years ago. It was the best decision I ever made for my mental health. I cannot recommend it enough. I never cared about a potential partner's social media before that. Now, I would say I find it more attractive that a guy I'm interested is not on social media tbh. If someone didn't have social media, it would make them more attractive because on social media people post what they want you to see. Nobody can hide their true selves in person. I'm 32. My ex had no social media at all. Never used it. I honestly didn't care about that at all. And I'm also not popular on mine anyway, so that type of thing isn't a big deal to me. I 28F have social media, but personally I think it's a plus when a potential partner doesn't have socials. If he didn't have a lot of followers, that would be fine too, as long as he's not just following IG models. Lol. No, I don't use any social media unless you count this. I would prefer it. My BF and I both don't use it. 37M here and no socials other than Reddit. I deleted Snap, Insta FB a couple years back. I'd much rather care for what's on my plate other than someone else. I'm even thinking about deleting Reddit or just the app itself, be more away from it all. I wouldn't care. The only benefit to social media, IMO, is in a time of crisis when it's the only way to communicate with family and friends. Not having socials isn't really a concern. I'd be more worried about someone that is all over them and obsessed with them. I'm not interested in an influencer or someone obsessed with the approval of others. Not having any online presence at all is concerning to me though. Can I Google you and find something that verifies you? A work contact page, a LinkedIn, a high school graduation announcement, something? I don't use them. I prefer the person I'm dating doesn't use them. Not a strong preference, but I'm male. I've been told by some females, and I don't know how prevalent this is, that a man who doesn't have socials is a sure sign of a cheater. So there's that. I'm still not gonna download any, personally, but you might want to take that viewpoint into consideration if you want to date. For me, it would make me want to ask them what the reason for it was, but it wouldn't be an automatic no. In fact, I would probably think good for them. I couldn't give a shit about either. I'm very active on FB, like way too active on FB. I use it more like a journal than anything else. But most of the people I have dated either didn't have any social media or use it very sparingly. To me, it's not a big deal. As for not having a lot of followers, also couldn't care about it. I don't have many followers, it'd be kind of hypocritical of me to be upset about it. I'm 38F if it matters.